Alright, I wanted to pop on here. You guys probably can't see me or hear me very well because my air conditioner is on right behind me. But I came out to the living room because I am so ungodly nauseous. It is not even funny. The bedroom, this air window unit does not hit the bedroom very well, so it gets really hot in our room, even though we have a lot of fans in our room. I don't know if I'm overheating. I am like, as of today, it's June 2nd. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Why am I up at 2 o'clock in the morning? I got caught up on some YouTube original series. Don't ask. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I'm laying down in bed and I just get this wave of nausea. And I am just like, so I'm sitting out here trying to cool off, thinking that might help. And if I have to sleep out here, that's fine because this couch is super comfortable. I have this little wedge pillow behind me. Yeah, it sucks. I do have some nausea pills or like Nazine or something that I'll have to probably take in a little bit because I really want to sleep in my bed. As comfortable as this couch is, it's not the greatest, like, to roll over, if that makes sense. So, there is that. But, yep, joys of pregnancy. Oh, well, hello. Yes, I look like this. Yes, if you see this thing on my head, it matches this. Because this is a pillowcase. Why do I have a pillowcase on my head? Well, because I was too lazy to get a towel out, and I was too lazy to go get a t-shirt. They say don't use a towel on your hair because it strips or does something to the follicles in your hair. It makes it frizzy, something, I don't know. You're supposed to use silk. You're supposed to use a t-shirt because it's softer. Either way, I wasn't about to go back into my dresser after my shower. So I put my face mask on. Last night was interesting. Woke up nauseous, not once, but twice. Came back to bed, and not only did the cats shove Jim all the way to my side of the bed, which wasn't the problem, it was the fact that, like, I could not, for the life of me, get comfortable. So I went back out to the living room, still was feeling nauseous. After I took the Nausine, finally got to sleep out in the living room. I don't know, like 4 o'clock in the morning, finally got comfortable. I must have been asleep. It felt like for like 20 minutes before I heard the front door open and Jim was taking the dogs outside for the morning. And for some reason, when I heard the door open, I was like, oh my God, did I leave the dogs outside? I don't know why. Because usually in the morning, I'll get up, I'll take the dogs outside, I'll take my prenatal, and I'll go back to bed. But yeah, so when I heard the door open and I realized Jim was outside, I came back to bed and fell asleep for a little bit. I didn't get much sleep. I'm tired. I could take a nap, but I had some toast and a lot of water, and then I took a shower. Hence is why I look like this. And I feel a little bit better. I think it's because we don't have a window air unit. I did switch our side of the beds. I am now on the whatever side that I'm on now. So if you see the window on this side, yeah. Because eventually we will be getting a window air unit for the bedroom, and the only way we could put the window air unit in is in this window instead of that window, because that window has a screen, this one doesn't. The window air unit used to be in this window before we got rid of it because the old owners, it was disgusting. But I figured that I would take this side of the bed because I wanted to be closer to the air unit in the summertime when it's really, really hot, because I'm pregnant and I don't want to overheat. I run hot anyways, so I don't really notice when I'm running hot, but I do notice that when I'm overly hot, I get super nauseous, even if I just ate or drink a ton of water. But that's that. So I decided to take a shower and have a girly day, and I do feel better a little bit today. I probably may or may not take a nap. We'll see how that goes, but day 2. Alright, today is June 3rd. So last night was interesting. Since I took a nap yesterday, which I rarely do, but I was kind of tired and I had nothing else to do, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll take a nap. So after I woke up, I couldn't get back to sleep, so I ended up watching like a ton of YouTube. Found out that there's a lot of YouTube movies for free, and I was like, oh my God, I haven't heard of some of these, so I'm saving this for later. But my point is, slept in. Jim came home kind of late, and then I think I just woke up at like 1, so like 2 hours ago, which is really late, and got something to eat because I woke up, I went to go to the bathroom and I was super dizzy. I normally wake up way earlier than that, get some toast, and then hang out for a little bit, and then I eat an actual meal. But I kind of just skipped all that. Took my prenatal like at 7 o'clock this morning, 8 o'clock this morning, something like that, like I always do, and then fell back to sleep and woke up at 1. So I don't know if that's because I couldn't sleep last night or just because I went to bed so late. But yeah, so today is day 3 of, I was really nauseous and really dizzy when I got up. Had some salad with some pulled chicken thing that I made last night with some baked beans on it. Now I feel great. Now I'm back in my living room because it's cooler out here. It is raining out. Actually, it's raining and sunny, so there's probably a rainbow. But so far right now, I'm feeling okay. I can tell from last night, though, that my boobs are starting to itch, and not in a bad way. Just kind of like I can tell that they're growing. If you guys have never been pregnant, you guys probably don't know the feeling of like when your skin grows, it starts to itch. But like not to go into too much detail, but like my boobs itch. We'll just put it that way. Not in an annoying way where I'm gonna like keep scratching them. It's just like I can tell that they're growing. But that's day 3, so yay. Alright, I know this is like super beyond horrible lighting, but I'm back in bed because I got too cold sitting out in the living room, and I don't know if like going from the living room to the bedroom or whatever, but I am like super nauseous again. Ugh. So I'm just gonna lay in bed, I guess, for the rest of the day, maybe, unless I get too hot. I don't know. But it is storming outside, you guys. If you guys could see that, you probably can't at all. But it just started storming out. And I'm hoping that the power does not go out, because if it does, then I'll be bored and I won't have anything to do. So I'm trying to like watch as many YouTube things as I possibly can at the moment. But yeah, right now I am just like, you probably can't tell, and it's horrible lighting, but I am just like so nauseous right now. I already took a Nazim. I don't want to take another one. I'm just kind of trying to figure out which hot tea I can drink. I do have ginger tea, but somehow the smell of ginger right now does not smell good. I might have to eat some toast, and I'm having like uterus cramping, but it's not like anything to worry about. It's not like cramping like I'm in labor or anything's wrong. It's normal cramping. It's probably because I'm super constipated. I know that's TMI, but I did go to the bathroom, which helped. But I think like the prenatals just they has so much iron in it that they make me constipated, and I don't have any like laxatives right now. So that's probably why I'm feeling nauseous, because I just need to get things out. But that's where I'm at now. It's still day 3. Yay. So I wanted to come on here because I am freaking out, because I don't know, I was watching my YouTube channel, I can't remember at the moment, and for some reason she said something in the video, the girl that I was watching, and I started Googling the medications or the over-the-counter, drugs that I was taking, like for heartburn or indigestion or whatever, right? I know I could take Nazim for nausea. I know I could take that. But I know I said I was taking Prilosec. Well, come to find out, you're not supposed to take Prilosec unless the doctor says you can. So I think I've only been taking Prilosec for like 3 or 4 days, sometimes twice a day. And now I'm like freaking out because I'm not going to go into the details, but you guys can Google it yourself. So I could take Zantac, which we don't have, or Zyrtex, whatever it is. So right now my brain is like, okay, I just had a miscarriage. We're pregnant again. My doctor doesn't think I'm going to be high risk yet. Our next appointment is June 23rd, which is in a couple weeks. If I really feel that concerned, I can go to the hospital, but they can't really do anything. All they can do is just give me an ultrasound and look to see if everything's okay. And I don't want to sit there for hours at the hospital for nothing. And so I'm stopping it completely. I'm just kind of a little freaked out right now because I'm like, oh my God, did I just delay development or something? Because I'm only, like I said, 5 weeks, 5.5 weeks. And this is like the heart development where the baby's heartbeat starts to, like, beat for the first time. So I'm trying to stay calm and just say, well, I won't take it in the future. I'll write it down and then I'll tell my doctor about it later on. I did Google. I did find a mom forum on there about females different, like from high risk to like normal for first pregnancies on up. People who've taken Prilosec, and some of them, the ones that I liked were the high risk ones, because some of them said that yes, they were really paranoid too, but their GERD, acid reflux was so bad that they had to take it, and they're high risk, but they're probably being monitored. And then other people said that, they just found out they were taking Prilosec every single day, and then they found out that they shouldn't, so they had to stop. So I'm kind of in this torn thing where I can't call anybody because it's raining and we don't get the best reception in our house anyways, right? And especially when it rains. So I'm kind of like torn on if I should have Jim call and ask the nurse and say, hey, just to ease my mind, which I might have him do, or if I should just stop taking it and stop worrying and calm myself down. But it's like, I don't want to have another miscarriage, so I'm trying to be like overly cautious on everything I eat and drink. And it's really hard. Just because I will say one thing though, this pregnancy, I can tell is different than the one with miscarriage. I have a lot more pregnancy symptoms. I have a lot more, like I feel pregnant. When we were pregnant with the miscarriage, I didn't feel pregnant. I knew I was, and even when we went to the doctor and we saw the ultrasound for the first time, I still didn't fully believe that I was pregnant. The only thing that felt pregnant was like I was getting constipated. But right now, I could tell I am, because my body is just, it's just doing weird things. Not weird things, just I can tell I'm pregnant, if that makes sense. But I'm not bleeding. That's the good thing. I'm not bleeding. I'm trying to calm myself down, but I'm not going to make this any bit longer because it's starting to rain again and my dogs really went outside. And I wanted to come on here and say that really fast because today is June 3rd still. And when I read all that, I was kind of like freaking out. And if you guys know me at all about my journey of anxiety and stuff, I tend to over astrobate everything. So that's where I'm at now. I will keep you guys updated. I'll probably post another video after this one, but so far this has been a whirlwind of an emotional day. All right, so it is severely thundering and lightning right now. My cat got outside. I had to go crawl underneath the old tractor that's in our not tractor, riding lawnmower that's in our front yard to get him out. I don't know if I pulled something trying to get him out, because the position that he was in and me to get underneath the riding lawnmower to get him out, I didn't pull him by his neck. I didn't want to, so I kind of just reached under with both hands. And right now, like really, really low in my abdomen, kind of near like the bottom of my uterus. Okay, like let's see if I can, like, let's pretend like this is your uterus. Like here's your vagina, and like, so like this little lump, like towards my vagina, like about an inch up, is having severe major cramps right now. And I'm pretty sure that it's due to the fact that I'm panicking because we don't have reception and I can't get a hold of Jim at all. I don't know if he's responding to any of my messages and they're just being delayed being sent to me because of the storm. But I am literally like freaking out right now, and because it's like a really bad, painful, sharp pain, and it's not going away. And it started before I went out to get the cats, so I'm chalking it up to just probably panic. But it's really scary because I can't, my phone won't even let me call 911 at all. I tried to dial out and it won't let me. So I'm being here like freaking out right now, thinking I'm alone in this house, and unless I go outside in the thunder and lightning to my neighbor's house and sit with them and make sure I'm okay. It's just like, I like when it rains. I'm, I'm hoping that I could just take a nap and that everything will be fine in a few hours. I'm sure it's just due to panic. I'm sure if I just rest, I'll be fine. It's just right now, I wish Jim would come home because he's got to know that I'm panicking not being able to get a hold of him. And he hasn't even read any of my messages that I sent to him that actually did go through when it stopped raining. And that's what's making me really panic because I'm like, I can't even get a hold of him if something happens. So I'm not doing really well right now at all. At all. Okay, well, talked to my mom, got a hold of her between the rainstorm, got a hold of my Aunt Nancy, who is a nurse. Why I did not think about texting her, I don't know. Mom got a hold of Jim, I got a hold of Jim. Jim's on his way home. From, I don't know, like the first time I texted Jim, which was at, let's see what time I first texted him here. I texted him at 6:17. So 6:17, I started having like very dull aches, like dull pain aches, and then at like almost 8 o'clock, so almost an hour ago, it's like the sharp pains happened. My Aunt Nancy told me just to rest. I don't know if I did tear a ligament or whatever. Obviously, she's going to tell me to go to the hospital. That's a given. But I don't have a fever. I don't have chills. I'm not dizzy. If I am dizzy, I know it's because I'm hungry. So I made some French fries. I'm about to go eat them. I probably already said that, but like, I try to lay on my left side, and it's like, I don't know if I'm constipated or what. I really don't know if it's a UTI. It just feels like I'm burning from the insides out. Jim said he's torn enough ligaments playing basketball, and it feels like rug burn from the inside out, and that's almost what it feels like. So I probably did tear something. I don't have spotting or bleeding, so that's the one thing. I don't know if it's a UTI, like I said. I'm going to monitor it tonight. Once Jim comes home, I will probably feel better. But right now, I'm debating if I want to take just some over-the-counter laxatives, these right here. I Googled everything. These aren't quite like Dulax, but they're very similar. So I might take those. I'm not sure, but I'm going to just try to relax as much as I can. What I was trying to say about my left side, though, I tried to lay down on my left side and the pain increased. So now I'm sitting back up. And it's almost like I want to go get checked out so badly. But at the same time, I really, truly believe I'm just over-asturbating everything. I can't even say that word right now. So I'm kind of like torn. And I know when I edit this video and when I upload it, you guys are going to be like, oh my God, why didn't you go in? Just know that I try to do everything I can to see. My cat just fell off my end table there, if you heard that loud noise. But no, I'm trying to do everything in the sun at home first, calm down, and if the pain keeps getting worse, then obviously I'll go in. I know the signs and symptoms to look for to go in. It depends on the severity. My aunt said that it could last a couple hours, the pain. So hopefully it will subside, and hopefully I don't have to go in because I don't want to. But if I have to, I will. So there's that.